Listen, I get it. You don't want to spend your whole lunch slaving over the stove. You want a quick but delicious meal. Boy, have I got the recipe for you. Stay tuned. Okay, 15-minute creamy chicken tomato pasta made at home. What's not to love? Let's go! First of all, you're gonna need some chicken, of course. I'm using chicken breast, but you can use boneless chicken thighs, you can use chicken breast. As long as there's no bones, you can use it. The main thing is that it gets cooked nice and tender. Cut it into shapes that you want to eat in. Some people like it bigger pieces, some like the breast whole, some like it really small. I like the medium sized chunks. Then put that into a mixing bowl. Then we're going to pour over some olive oil, of course. And then just a pinch of salt and our beloved black pepper. Crack some of that on there. Then you're going to want to add 1 tablespoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of chili powder. Once you got that on there, just give it a nice mix till it's all covered, just like so. Voila! Now we're gonna need half an onion. I like to use red onion, just fits into the dish or nicer. So you're gonna cut the ends off, of course. Spin it confidently and mess it up, of course. So get half your onion. Present it, just how beautiful it is. Look at that. Peel out a layer and dice those. You want nice thin cube pieces. However you want to cut that. Just get it nice and thin. Just like so. Give it a final dice over and you're going to have pieces like this. Put that in a bowl to the side. Then you want 1 clove of garlic. You want to dice this really thin. I never like having 2 big pieces of garlic in my food. Even though you cook it, you want to cut it down nice thin. Just so when it cooks, it pretty much disappears. Place that to the side. And now we're going to need cherry tomatoes. I love using cherry tomatoes rather than normal tomatoes in this dish. You can just cut them in half and all that inside stays nice and easy. You know what it gets like when you're cutting tomatoes and insides go everywhere. And what's that? Hold on. Got a second angle? No way. Jeez! But look at that. Nice easy. Cut them half just like so. And then you want to place those into a bowl and you're going to just put a pinch of salt on it and just leave that on the side, ready to add in later. Let's go. So put your pasta on the heat, just add a pinch of salt and let that boil. You know how to boil pasta, I don't need to teach you that. Get a pan nice and hot, put some olive oil, and then you want to add your diced onions in there. You want to cook these just till they start browning. Get in focus. There we go. Just keep stirring those till they start browning. You don't want them completely browned because you're going to be cooking your chicken next in here. And you can burn your onions if they're too far gone before you add the chicken. And there we go. Add your chicken. You want to make sure it gets cooked through. But you don't want to dry it out. You don't want to make it really crispy. So you just want to make sure it's cooked through before we move on. Just keep mixing that in, get it nice and cooked. You can use more chicken at this stage if you want to have 2 chicken breasts, feel like you're more chickeny, you can do. But you know, we like it nice and balanced here. Mix that all up, take a nice whiff of that. And then place that heat just a little bit lower and we are gonna add in our cherry tomatoes next. Just put those in. You're going to cook that all together. We've lowered the heat a little bit just to let it cook slowly. Then add a little drizzle of olive oil just to make sure it's all got enough. Mix that up. Now we're going to slap in 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Don't need to be gentle with it, just boop, and there we go. Mix that all in, make sure it's covered. Bloody lid, ruining my scene. But it's okay, we stay cool. We keep it moving. Mix that all in so it's all covered. Just like so. Then we're gonna add a pinch of salt. And Oh, no, no. We're gonna add some pasta water. Of course we are. What am I talking about? Add your pasta water first and mix that in. Usually I use about 3 to 4 tablespoons of pasta water, or you can just get a cup or a mug and dip it in and use your eye. Either way is okay. Now we're gonna add a pinch of salt and of course a crack of black pepper just to get it all flavorsome. By now you should start really smelling that tomato going. Where's the salt? Where's the salt at though? But where's the salt? Here's the salt. Where's the salt? Here's the salt. There we go. Crack a salt, like I said. I predicted the future. And then crack a black pepper, just like so. And mix that all in. You should be smelling all this tomato coming through, and it starts to smell good. Now, the beautiful part. We're gonna go get some cream, using about 100 milliliters of cream, not millimeters. You can reduce the heat a little bit more as well, just because you want a nice simmer. You don't want to curdle your cream or anything. Just like so. Add your drizzled cream. Depending on how creamy you want it, you can add less, more. It's kind of up to you on this one. Mix that all in, and you start seeing that color all coming together. Should get like a nice tangy orange color. Now you got that color. Just let it all mix in. You want to heat and kind of all come together. Make sure you get all that cream mixed in. Don't leave any on the sides of the pan, just like so. Then you're gonna add your pasta in, and you're gonna mix that all together. Make sure your pasta's all covered. I never like when there's like 1 or 2 pastas straddling around with no sauce. Woo! You don't want that. You want it all nice and saucy. You should have enough sauce for your pasta. This is serve 2 or 3 smaller portions. But yeah, mix that all together, just like so. Make sure you get it all covered. And once you got it all covered, just let it simmer on a low heat, just so it sticks to it for the final few seconds. Just keep mixing it. Try to go from the bottom and fold over, just like so. And you want to get all that chicken and tomatoes distributed. Got it in the end nicely throughout your pasta. And, I just want to tuck in. It smells so good at this point, and you are ready to go. Let it off the heat. Take a taste, of course. Make sure that tastes all good to you. Perfecto. Take it off the heat. One more taste is okay. Take it off the heat. Plate that up, all pretty like this, in a nice little bowl. Then you want to sprinkle some cheese of your choice. We just got some classic cheddar cheese for this one, but you know, of course, some Parmesan's lovely. Then you're gonna also want to top it with some freshly diced parsley. Make it look all fancy, you know. Look at that. You can use dried parsley, but nothing like the fresh stuff. There's gonna be big pieces that just fly in, ruin your whole shop, but it's A-okay. Then we're gonna get a nice kitchen roll, and we're just gonna wipe the sides down. Make it look all good and bougie, you know? That's it. Nice and serve. Bon appetit. One easy, delicious, homemade, creamy chicken tomato pasta. Bon appetit. And there we go, guys. A nice, easy, but delicious creamy tomato pasta recipe just in 15 minutes. Perfect for an easy lunch. Ready to go. Ingredients are really simple. Grab these all from a local supermarket. Nothing too fancy. I'm going to be dropping a lot more recipes over the next few weeks, so please make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. Ding ding. But until next time, guys, keep it cooking. Peace.